So I checked out the new XDefiant game that has been labeled the Call of Duty killer. It's another one of those free-to-play games, but I got recommended this game, so I decided to see what it's all about. Now keep in mind, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. The last game I played was Black Ops 3, and I put a ton of hours into that, multiplayer and zombies. Call of Duty Cold War I played a little bit, but I was mostly focused on the zombie side of things. But this is probably the first time I've played a competitive first-person shooter since Call of Duty Cold War. So it's been years. I'm a bit rusty, but I am familiar with how this works. You got your loadouts, you got your specialists. Each specialist has 2 different abilities. Everything's pretty straightforward. If you played Call of Duty before or any game similar to that, everything's gonna seem pretty much familiar. Right off the bat, I wanted to change out my button layout, but it took me a while to figure out that when you pause the game, you have to press R3 to open this sub menu, and this sub menu is what brings you to the menu that lets you edit your controller buttons. Now I just quickly glanced at the menu, but it didn't look like I can customize each button individually to my preference, but they did have set presets. Now I'm lucky that the buttons that I was trying to flip, there was already a preset available for that, but I would like to see the ability to swap any button to my choosing. I started off with the basics and just started off with an assault rifle. The gun seemed okay, seemed pretty smooth for the most part. If you get shot while you're shooting, it really throws off your aim. At this point, it was just kind of reminded me of Call of Duty. I'm talking about like Modern Warfare, Black Ops multiplayer, that sort of style. Very fast paced, very quick, and the movement was kind of similar to those games as well. For a free-to-play game, this honestly wasn't bad. Like, it was pretty smooth and it was pretty responsive. After a while messing around with the assault rifles, I decided to check out sniper rifles since I love sniping. As soon as I picked up that sniper rifle, I started to lock in, just like old times. One thing I noticed while playing this map is there's a lot of areas like what you're seeing here is something that looks like I can jump over this ledge and through this window to continue on, but my character wasn't doing that. So there's a lot of places that you think you can mantle over, but it's just not working. I would like to see the map design be a little bit more open in that regard. There's this cool little animation that it does when you finish a match. It shows you the best player of the match and the points and all that, so that's pretty cool. I want to say the next 4 matches that I played, I just pretty much used only snipers and I was just having a ton of fun with it. The sniper felt pretty responsive. It felt very satisfying to get headshots. Of course, I looked into the modifications that you can unlock, and similar to Call of Duty, you can progress your weapon, level it up, and unlock new scopes, attachments, and so forth. It even has camos. The more you level up your gun, you can get a gold or those funky colors that you see when someone's mastered a weapon. So very similar in that regard. I can dig the progression system, seems pretty cool. Another one of those grindy type games where you have to grind it out to unlock all your attachments, all the weapons. Of course, there's a battle pass as well, similar to most games that you're gonna see online that are free to play. Some sort of battle pass, some sort of item shop. After sniping, I decided to switch things up and I decided to see how the shotgun would work with this specialist, considering she's got this digital camo where you go invisible. Pairing up invisibility with a close quarter shotgun seemed like a great recipe to me, so I decided to test it out in this arena map. And it pretty much worked out the way I thought. Getting up close and personal with this thing is pretty nasty. However, it is a shotgun, so if you take a shot, the second shot does take a while and you might not pop it off in time. That first shot is critical. Either a headshot or you've got the jump on them.
Hello there.
The ability paired with the shotgun does work really well, so I can see how this can be a great combination. I can definitely see how this could be a fun game to play online competitively, especially because it's free to play. In the roughly 7 to 8 matches that I played, things were going pretty smoothly. At no point did I think that this game was broken, busted, or just unplayable. Definitely has potential. Not sure if I see myself playing this a lot, but I could definitely hop on here and there if some friends are playing. If you're a fan of Call of Duty first-person shooters, very fast-paced first-person shooter competitive competitive games. I definitely think you should check this one out, especially because it's free. So far, just judging off of the 7 to 8 matches that I've played, it wasn't bad, and I would definitely check it out again. I keep saying that this is labeled the Call of Duty killer. Do I think that's true? I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I've only played 7 to 8 matches. They seem pretty similar in my opinion, so I don't know if it's a Call of Duty killer, except maybe this developer might do a better job of consistently updating the game and keeping it well balanced. Who knows? Only time will tell, but honestly, this is a pretty solid entry into the free-to-play games. So again, check it out if you're a fan of first-person shooters. Let me know in the comments what you guys think if you've played this game, or if there's any other free-to-play games that you think are worthy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.